those two young guns from episode 1, Liam Fury and Travis Banks, they fought hard against the investment. But like they say in wrestling, friendship doesn't last.
The New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, standing to my right, he is a former New Zealand Heavyweight Champion, fighting out of Bulls and weighing in at 95 kgs, the peak of perfection, Travis.
Look into those eyes, Ben. Look at that face of the IPW Heavyweight Champion. He's here to do a job, and so is Travis Banks. These two have been the yin, the yang, the alpha and the omega of each other's careers since they both started.
These two so evenly matched here in New Zealand, arguably the two best wrestlers in New Zealand today. There's Fury representing all that's bad about wrestling in New Zealand, and Travis representing all that's good in New Zealand, as these two go to lock up in what's going to be a huge battle of attrition between these two.
You're going to see a lot of technical master work right now. I mean, both men are masters of their craft. But it's also going to be one hell of a brawl.
These two used to be friends. They used to be a tag team together. They used to travel on the road together. They'd have headline shows together, but they're not friends anymore.
Their careers are parallel.
Not after what Fury did last month in Trial by Combat, cashing in his NZPWI Eliminator title shot.
It was smart, Ben.
After Travis had defended the title 3 more other times that evening.
It was smart, Ben. I mean, Travis had just walked through 4 members of the investment, and Fury proclaiming his allegiance with the investment by cashing in, taking that title, turning his back on the fans. And you know, Fury, he really needs to get one up over Travis Banks tonight. The last time these two went toe-to-toe was at Decade of Impact. And Fury came up short, and Travis won his first Impact Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. So you got to know that whatever's left behind those eyes in Fury's head, there is a lot of animosity, and he wants Banks.
Oh, you can only imagine. And right now, these two, the feeling out process, you notice every headlock one of them goes for, the other has a counter with a wrist lock. They're just so evenly matched. It's going to be interesting to see who gets the advantage early on here with both of these men. Interesting pinning conversation there by Travis as he goes to the pinfall. Unique style of Travis Banks.
Travis is he's a technician of the ring too. You know, he's been trained by Davey Richards, the former Ring of Honor champion. He's been to 01 Japan. He's been under the tutelage of Masato Tanaka from ECW fame.
Here we go. Fury looking obviously frustrated on the outside here.
He's not frustrated. That's called strategy. He's slowing it down, Ben.
Here we go. Travis waiting in the ring for Fury, who slowly gets back in and looks like a test of strength this time. You've got to think that a whole month has gone by since Trial by Combat, and Travis wouldn't have had a moment to not think about how Fury screwed him out of that title.
You see, the one thing I know about Travis Banks is that he is probably the most determined and the most intense guy. This guy was born out of the womb intense. You know, it would have been boiling in his blood since he lost that bout. He would have wanted to get his hands on Fury immediately if it was possible.
Well, that belt means so much to everyone in Impact Pro Wrestling. If you're a competitor here in Impact Pro Wrestling and you're not going for the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship, you're better to pack your bags and go home. And both of these men will fight till they are dead to hold that gold.
It is a fight to the death with every match between these two. Going back years when these two just started out, it was a fight to the death. Now it's more than personal. There is gold on the line. There is revenge.
Here we go.
And look at this beautiful ring work from both Travis Banks and Liam Fury.
What a maneuver. That was just absolutely impressive. You won't see that from anyone else here on the IPW roster.
And here's that intensity I was talking about from Banks. He feeds off that crowd.
Here he goes. Looks like he's going for a plancha.
Fury using his smart. He knew Banks was going to fly out at him. But, oh, he didn't see that one.
Outside there, knocks Fury down as Travis has had enough. He's sick of waiting for Fury. He's taking the fight back in the ring here and going for that pinfall. Do you notice that Fury took a moment to just stare down Dion McCracken on the outside?
I did notice that, Ben, and so he should. Dion McCracken shouldn't even be at ringside.
He bought a ticket. He's more than welcome to be here tonight as Fury corners. Fury is cornered in the corner by Travis, and Travis is just chopping his chest.
Those chops hurt like hell, Ben.
You've been chopped by Travis before. How does it feel?
Feels like shit, Ben. It hurts. And look at that. That's why Travis is the best in the country right now. He knows everything in the ring, but, you know, that's why Fury is also the heavyweight champion. That boot to the skull of Travis Banks.
That's right. Nice reversal there by Fury as he goes for a pinfall. And now advantage leads to Fury as he picks up Banks.
The one thing you have to do with Banks, and Fury knows this, you need to slow things down.
What a Pele! Huge ends of Fury there, and Travis goes to follow up, but Fury quick to counter.
Banks' agility, you know, he's so damn quick in the ring. The only way to get him is to, you know, take him down, make sure that he can't move.
And that was the quickest double drop kick I've seen in a while. As Fury goes to the top rope, he's using a move he calls the Boston Cray, the Taupo Cray, sorry, I do apologize.
Get it right, Ben.
Taupo Cray follows it up with a pinfall, but the damage has been done, as you can see to Travis there.
And see, that was smart from the champion. You need to wear down Travis Banks because that guy's so damn quick. He'll catch you at any cost.
But that's an interesting game plan there by Fury. Take out the leg of Travis. If he's got no leg, he can't stand up. He can't hit his double drop kick, his somersault, his sliding D. There's so many key moves.
Yeah, it takes out 75% of his arsenal.
And there we go. Now, moving from the leg to the back of Travis. If you take out the back of Travis, you don't take out 75% of his arsenal. You take out nearly 100%. It's near impossible to lock on that lion's touch with your back just in pain like that. And Fury's smiling. And he goes to inflict
It's a
his
beautiful
pain.
smile. And see that? Look at that. Just when you think that Travis Banks is the most intense guy in the country right now, Fury pulls one out, and that's why he is the heavyweight champion.
Just wearing him down.
I don't care what the haters say, and I don't care what the haters say. Liam Fury is the heavyweight champion for a reason.
Absolutely, and you'll vouch for this. Every time you have to kick out of a pinfall, again, knee to that back of Travis. Every time you have to kick out of a pinfall, it takes energy out of you.
It does, you know, wears you down, it makes you more fatigued. And right now, Liam Fury, he's really wearing down that lower back, and you know why, Ben. It's for that submission lock.
Absolutely, that Taupo Cray, he has been famous for that. He's put his arsenal game in the cupboard, closed the cupboard, and now focusing on a strong submission, a strong mat-style base as Fury. The ninja is dead.
He's picking Banks apart, and he's done exactly what I told you he was going to do. He's slowing him down because that's the only way you can beat Banks.
Well, you were talking to Travis out the bank earlier today. Massive slap there, my friend.
Reluctantly, yeah, I was talking to Banks earlier on today.
Did he give you anything, any advice or any word on what his game plan is going tonight?
He didn't tell me shit, Ben, and that's probably wise too. A guy of his, you know, caliber, he doesn't want his secrets to get out. You know, he knows what he's got to do when he gets out in that squared circle.
As does Fury, who's just doing those huge splashes in the corner. I tried to talk to Travis, but he was very quiet, didn't talk to anyone, just focused on that gold. As an explosion suit.
He turned him inside out, Ben. Holy hell.
Sorry, the explosion clothesline out of the corner turns Fury inside out.
If there's one thing that I like, it's one hell of a clothesline.
Here we go. Travis getting his second win here as Fury appears to be caught off guard. Mr. Burnell on the outside does not look pleased by this.
He's lining him up.
In the ring, and he's getting pounded by Mr. Banks. As Fury counters into that backbreaker.
You know why he countered? Because he knows what Banks is going to do. That is one of Travis Banks's signature moves, you know, that flying Superman forearm into that knee. And
he wasn't able to connect with it there because Fury just cut him off.
And you can just see how evenly matched these two are, you know. It always goes 50-50 whenever the momentum shifts.
Absolutely.
It shifts back, and then the other guy ends up on top, and it's you know, it's incredible.
Fury going to the top rope can assume only out of instinct, and Banks up quick to meet him with some strong elbows and right hands.
And they are strong.
And a cutter! A cutter from out of nowhere.
What a game changer there from Travis Banks.
Catching Fury off guard. Fury went to the well. He went to his old Arsenal game to try and put Travis away and got met for a cutter. Massive cutter knocking both men down. No one looks as upset by that right there as Mr. Burnell.
Oh, I'm pissed off. You know, that's my champion as well. That's just been taken out. And these two now are about to do what they do best, and that's just slug it out together.
Right hand for right hand, elbow for elbow, forearm for forearm.
And you got to remember, a fight like this is Fury wants to prove himself, Banks wants to prove himself. It's gonna just be a brawl.
Absolutely, they're so evenly matched, kick for kick.
Look at the power in each of those forearms and kicks. And
Fury able to duck under as Travis hits that enziguri again. Just knocking the scent out of Fury.
And that's the experience of Travis Banks pouring through. And this is Banks once again. When he feeds off that crowd, he becomes a dangerous man.
Going for that Superman elbow again. He connects. Meets him with the high knee.
But Fury!
Oh, Travis counters. Massive release. Belly to belly there. What a maneuver.
And you can just feel the energy pulsing through his veins right now.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it. Somersault in the corner. Fury doesn't know what.
Using his body as a weapon as he goes for the pin count. 2.
Out.
He's just calling for the finish now.
Travis wants to put him away. He wants to end him. Looks like he's going for that brain buster. He's hit on so many people here in IPW. But Fury counters.
Fury outsmarts Ben. Massive face buster there from the champion. Come on, champ. Capitalize while you can.
Picks him up. Hits him with a brain buster. Now you gotta think that move was just for embarrassment's sake.
Brain buster.
Travis called for it, but Fury hit it. As both men struggle to get back to their feet.
And what a boss-ass move there from the champion.
There we go. Mr. Burnell a little frustrated on the outside still.
You can imagine why.
Moves to his feet, just looking over his prey. Banks there.
You know, you can understand why he's frustrated though, Ben. Just as you can imagine why Fury's frustrated. That move puts people down. But it's going to take a lot more to take out Travis Banks.
He is the peak of perfection. He is one of the best in this country. And he is on the top rope with a double drop kick that meets nobody.
And Fury capitalizing. He's got a minute.
That Tapo Cray. It's locked in. Oh, will Banks submit to this? Think back to all that pain, all that damage put onto the back of Travis earlier in this match.
The groundwork was done by Liam.
And Fury just screaming to his opponent, tap. But Travis able to counter it into a nice...
But look at the damage it's done also on those hamstrings.
Kicks him in the stomach, picks him up. And there was the brain buster we were talking about earlier.
If there's one thing that I don't like, it's copying your opponent's moves. But with these two, it's 50-50 down the line, Ben.
Just the one thing you don't like? Huh. And Fury rolling to the outside to collect himself as Fury's in the ring. Planches to the outside, met with a huge kick by Fury.
Fury not pussyfooting around at ringside. He saw Banks coming and he cut him off when he had the chance. It was either him or Banks, and he chose Banks.
What a counter there is.
And look at this.
Fury showing him how it's done with a plancha, met by a high forearm by Banks.
The European uppercut from Banks just clearly dazing the champion, and here we go.
Attempt number 3, he connects. Massive plancha to the outside, Banks just hurls Fury into the guardrail.
And that was one hell of a suicide dive. I don't know how Banks is even standing.
That was something else here, as both men are in just such huge pain from the move right now.
You can see the fatigue that's in Travis Banks right now from all that damage he's endured, and he still managed to fly out like a Malaysian airline plane.
Cool. Rolls Fury back in the ring, goes to the pinfall. Banks can't win the title on the outside, and he knows that.
That's right, partner, 2 count.
Back in the ring. Both men just in such pain, getting back to their feet. As Fury goes again for that Superman elbow, Fury counters, picks him up.
That big T-bone suplex from the champion. Come on, champ.
Massive
Get him.
move by Fury, goes to the pinfall.
1, 2, 3. Count faster, goddammit.
That was great counting there by referee Rob, as only 2 counts go from that pinfall, and Fury goes back again to the top rope.
And we know that Fury used to be a master of the sky.
Absolutely. Travis quick to his feet. And
Where the hell did he find that energy?
It's the second win they talk about in wrestling, when the endorphins come running to your body, when you just come that can feel it. Travis is feeling it right now as he climbs up to meet Fury on the top rope.
Fury's in a very precarious position right now. This does not look good. Holy crap!
Release German suplex from the top rope.
He killed him.
He turned Fury inside out.
And this crowd is electric right now.
That is something else now. You don't see moves like that often.
You don't. I don't like Travis Banks. And I can't lie to you, Ben, that was amazing.
1, 2.
But you know what else is amazing? He kicked out.
That's right. How Fury kicked out of that, neither can Travis. He's thinking to himself right now, you've got to think he's thinking, what do I have to do to put Fury away?
Yeah, he's definitely thinking that.
Massive kicks to Fury there now by Travis Banks. Travis went for a double.
And he's going back for that Taupo Cray.
And there we go. Fury counters it. Amazing Taupo Cray, reaching again on the back of Banks.
And damage is probably 10 times worse than it was 10, 15 minutes ago too.
Absolutely. That release German suplex didn't just damage Fury. You
look
know
at
it did damage to Banks.
Banks is slowly getting to those ropes, but I mean, Fury is no stranger to ring positioning.
Absolutely. If he can get that rope, and he
Got
has.
it.
Fury has to let
He's
go.
not letting go.
And he lets go at the count of 4 there. Cutting
He
it
had to
close.
5.
Yeah, he had to 5, but he's just abusing the rules a little bit there, bending it in his favor as he's telling the referee what he thinks of him.
Well, come on, you know, frustration. He's doing everything he can possible to beat this man, and nothing's working. The guy's like the damn Terminator.
That's why we call these two the best wrestlers in New Zealand right now, as Fury picks him up, but it's countered. German suplex into a pinfall there.
And that's a classic
Good
move
as
from
big.
Banks.
Just a 2. Just a 2 count from Banks.
Banks digging really deep into his arsenal right now.
Here we go. That second win I was talking about with Travis, it appears to have really kicked in as he's indicating the crowd it's lion clutch time. Massive kick to the gut. Oh, but
And that was
Fury
smart from Fury then. And well,
kick to the below the
he's
belt.
gone for the machine head.
Machine Head Mac 1. This is
He's
the
got
move-
it.
It's the move he used to put away Travis. And
Oh
Travis
my
kicks out.
God.
Travis has kicked out of that maneuver.
How the hell did he do that?
And this place has come unglued.
Fury thought he had him. I thought he had him.
Massive move here.
Here we go again.
Picks him up.
Brain buster.
Falcon's Arrow. Transfer that brainbuster into Falcon's Arrow. Goes again for a pinfall.
Oh my God.
Travis kicks out. One.
How do you beat this man?
Fury is shocked.
How do you beat this man? This guy is just not human.
Boot to the head of Travis as Fury thinks, I don't know what he's thinking here as he goes, is it machine head again he's going for?
Looks like it.
Whoa, this is a
Oh my God!
machine head back two! That was a machine head back two!
It's definitely over.
As Fury retains his title
And he proved to the world that he can beat Travis Banks.
in the center of the ring.
Holy crap.
Fury has proclaimed its heavyweight championship reign.
That was an incredible match.
Oh, relax, Travis Banks fans. He's going to get his rematch, but you'll have to wait for that match next week.